my senses.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Cajun Yeti. How's everybody doing on this lovely Monday? I'm your host, Cajun Yeti. Along beside me is my co-host of this show.
What up, everybody? How y'all doing this fine Monday evening?
What's up, Scotty? That's Scott Blocks to the right of me, everybody. I see we already got some people already chatting, man. Look, we got Panda. And
What up, dude?
Oh, look, we got somebody new here. Hey, man, I've been going to his channel, watching him build. He's been having some fun on that Rebrickable. That Rebrickable is dangerous, man, though. What's up, JDP Builds? Let's see who else we got. We got an old hobby hooligan.
Dude, Kevin. PPP, bro.
Yeah. So what's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? How you guys doing? I'll be in and out. I have to. Well, that doesn't sound like fun. That big boy toys. If he's welding things, that's big boy toys. So what's going on, Scotty? How was your weekend?
Right. Well, while he's welding, I am going to be building.
What you gonna be building, everybody?
Let's here we are here.
I'm actually building a Mills plate right now. I'm putting the Hocus Pocus house on a Mills plate. So instead of fighting with it, I decided to do the easy thing, just build the mill, break it down all the way back down, and rebuild the whole thing again.
I'm going to be building this elaborate battle pack.
The G.I. Joe is there. Man, I'm chatting long enough once. That's what she said. Actually, what is this size? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. No, I can't use that. Star Wars. Yep, he building Star Wars.
Believe it or not.
A Star Wars. I cannot believe Scott is building Star Wars. Snow Wars. There you go. We're gonna call them Snow Wars. Out of Columbia. That kind of snow.
Nothing but the finest quality.
And then I still got to figure out where am I going to set everything up. Because I got to build that fence first, and then I got to build the house. Questions. Too many questions.
Right? The instruction booklet looks like it's more crinkled up than a dollar bill that's been in my pocket for 3 weeks. Jeez.
Any answer from Tim, Tiff? Okay. I wonder if he still has the same number.
At least my stickers didn't get messed up, so that's good.
And yes, if people are curious of what Tim I'm talking about, Tim's Brick Adventure. Yes, the Lego Masters Tim.
Name drop.
Yeah, name drop. Actually, Tim's a great guy, yo. Really
Hell
is.
yeah.
Met him in Alabama, hung out with him in Texas when I went visit Haley and that. Next thing you know, he's on a show.
Oh. Oh, wow. Almost thought I didn't have a bag one because of how small it is. Jesus. Couldn't find it.
You think they're overcompensating for something?
Maybe, dude. Maybe.
think I'm gonna build it like it intends to be built and have it on that upper platform and just make you know. I could always change these plates out for green, brown, and whatever if I need to.
Yeah, once you figure out exactly how you want to have it sitting on the plate and everything.
You know, with all the with everybody that's out there and that, that do Lego, there's nothing hardly on this. There's one guy with a video that's out there that put it on a 48 by 48 base plate. I don't want to do that. That's a lot of pieces. Well, my work shift started out good, but now it's going to be a longer one. Of my trailers is out over. Sir, have to get them to swing the load to a new. Oh, that's not good. What do you do? It looks like he works in a hangar bay, right? A loader or something. Trailer. I'm assuming 18 wheeler. But remember, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. So remember that. You get all them loose plates. The only bad thing about stacking them and putting them nice and neat that I did that is that they're hard to take back and forth. Okay, this is out of even, so we're gonna put this right here. No, can't do that.
Oh yeah.
You know what? There's not gonna be one right there. That's how that goes. There's gonna be on the sides like I have them like that. There's not gonna be. Nope, 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 nope. What I did with the bucket? Oh no. He has lost his mind and the bucket. That's $25 a voice. I'm joking.
Right.
Semi truck, but I have more. Wills. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, in my trailer, I found leak over the valve, broke off. Damn, bro. That's not a fun way to start a shift off.
Right.
I agree with him on that. That don't sound fun. That's not a good way. Okay. And this I should have put a whole row of brown right here. I don't know why, but I keep thinking that. If I had the parts, I'd be doing it in dark tan.
The whole thing.
Oh yeah, dark tan the whole way, because it's easier to maneuver around dark tan. It's still easier to maneuver around this. I mean, if I have to, I'll put a whole roll of green like right in here or brown because I have them in 4x4s. I can do that. What's up, Brickmaster G?
Hey, Big Master.
Pixar lamps height. Oh, you want that Pixar lamps? Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool that they're coming out with that Pixar lamp. I wish I had room for stuff like that, but I don't. I don't. My house is completely full. JD, this is just my living room right here, bro. Like, this is my living room. Like, all my Star Wars stuff is basically in here. You can ask Scotty. Scotty's been to this house. I got a Lego museum.
It's like a toy store in there, dude.
Yeah, I do have polybags that are hanging up from like years ago.
Not to mention all the figures you have, like Ninja Turtles and stuff.
Speaking of that, look, let me show you what I just finished out the Lilo and Stitch house. I thought it came out delicious. I mean, good. I get these extra figures out of the way because I am not done because I want to maybe take out a roll from right in here and add water or something like that. I might even add 10 on the front of it to do a beach area type deal. But I haven't decided where I'm going to place it at or what I'm going to do with it just yet. But it is complete.
Yes, indeed. It's good, man.
And now I just got to get that rebrickable, the big red ship. This was actually a rebrickable. It was not mine. But I did have to. I did change like the top of this and some of the other bricks and on the side and stuff like that to get it matching right like it's supposed to. That wasn't fun.
Oh, shit. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you very much, thank you. Ohana means family, and family is good. Madam Krishna. And by the way, my keyboard is Stitch. Huge Stitch fan. Ohana means family, and no one gets left behind. It's a black. How? No, the favorite scene from a Stitch has a glitch is she's touching me. I'm not touching you. You're touching me. Aloha. Aloha, aloha. Eh. I can't wait till that movie comes out. I actually want to see it.
Oh, I knew that.
It looks like it's gonna be good. It really does look like it's gonna be entertaining. You know, yes, they've changed some of the stuff up, but they've actually JDP says he wants the Lilo and Stitch set, and Brickmaster G says nice. That's nice. That's Stitch House. Yes, yeah. I just wish they would have did Cobra Bubbles right. Like they would have put him as a big fig. Because him, I'd feel like he was should be a big fig, and I think they should do a couple more sets to where we could get Pleakley and what's his name, Jamba, and maybe even 625, the sandwich maker. Huge fan of Stitch. Huge fan of Lilo and Stitch. Man, came home one night from a drunken spree, and that was on Disney, and I was like, you know what? Let me watch it, bro. And I laughed my ass off watching it. So there you go.
Right. The rest of it.
That was like 2002 or 2003. 20 damn years ago, boy. What's up, Macro? What's going on? Scotty's building Star Wars. Can you believe that, Macro? He's a traitor. No, I'm just joking.
What's up, brother Mark? PPP, brother.
I'm just joking. I have the red stips CMF. I do too, Grant. I do too. I have him as that. I have the first. Wait, Duju. What's up, Duju?
Hey, Juju. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, that sucks at convention in Lafayette. We won't have Duju there. It's gonna be weird. That'll be
Right.
it'll be my first convention without all like Hoosier and Haley and hey, what's going on, me? Who's this? I can't read. But what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome on the Monday evening.
Okay. Yes. Do like that a little bit for y'all. There we go.
Metalizer. Actually, my wife. She's the educated one. Metalizer. Let's see. I'm gonna need that bucket.
Yeah.
I wish somebody would invent something without having to use a 3D printer and actually smash sell it to where that we can have it to make the like if you're breaking down sets or something like that. Even drawer organizers, man. It's amazing on how many people in the community, you know, especially on Pinterest, that you can see how they store their bricks.
Yeah.
That one guy built that toy box looking thing that was pretty cool. Organization is key, especially whenever you're a mock builder.
Yep.
Because otherwise, don't just throw it all into one big old tub because good luck. See, I might even customize the Mills plate even more once after I finish with this first part to where I can outline everything, you know.
Right.
It's not quite evening. Hey, look, it's Craggle. Oh my goodness, look who it is, y'all.
Oh,
What's up,
good to see you, mate. Hello, hello.
I'm building the Hocus Pocus house onto an actual Mills plate. My buddy Scotty here over here, he's building a Star Wars set.
Yeah.
I don't know which one. I didn't get to see it at the beginning. I don't know what that is. What is that? Just the battle?
I call it the elaborate battle pack.
Man, it's been a long time, Craggle.
But look, here you go.
I like it. I like how they give you the troopers from the original movie at the beginning.
Yeah. The rebel troopers, yep.
I'm doing good, buddy. I'm doing as well as I guess I can say I'm doing as well I can be. At least I have Lego in my family. That's the most important part. But Lego first, though. No, I'm joking. Go kill me. What are you doing, Goofy? Yeah. We got Cresta Craggle in here. You hear me, Tiff? No. Trying to come back on the uppity up. Trying to get more involved in the community like I should be doing. Terrible. People come to my shows and I never go to theirs. I'm a terrible person. I try to. I do at least. At least I lurk sometimes or I watch after the fact. Always try to catch up.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Dude. Peanut gallery, stay out of my business. No, I'm just kidding. We got the peanut gallery. Yeah, it's been a while. My daughter is still in the hospital, so I'm not dead. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope she's getting better. Man, that sucks. I hope for speedy recovery for your child, bro. Yeah, I hate to hear that.
Absolutely.
Trust me, I understand. Having sick kids is not fun. Not fun. It can be rough. All three of my kids were in the NIC ICU. All three. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. What's up, Johnny G? But yeah, I know that feeling. I get depressed because the fact is I ran out of space, and then now I'm breaking down sets and putting them in the back category. He's been in the hospital since birth. We've had a few setbacks. Hoping we're on the right road to finally bring her home. Yeah, man. I hope so too for y'all sake, bro. My thoughts and prayers, my heart goes out to y'all. Oh, I'm no joking. No joking aside. That's rough, man. I know what y'all going through, and I hope it goes by quick. But look at my big ones now. I got one. He's almost damn near 7 feet tall. No, Evan's getting tall. He's not quite there, but Evan was in the NIC ICU. My daughter Raimi is. She's 19 now. She's in better care being there than she would be in anywhere else, except for in y'all hands, you know. Oh, we got Scotty circling us. He's gonna circle the globe, I guess. He's probably in his back room, and every time he's back there, unfortunately, we get this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. My shit keeps dropping out.
Not your fault, man. You don't need to apologize for something that you can't control. Hell, if we could all control the internet, man, I remember when the internet first came out. It was unlimited to everyone. Now they ran out of internet. That's why South Park made fun of them. Oh, no. What's up, Johnny G?
Hey, Johnny G. Good to see you, buddy.
Hello, hello, hello. Where's Brett? Has anybody seen Mr. Potter? Probably think I was ignoring him. It switched off of YouTube to my Cajun Yeti profile on there to the message board, and ever since then, I don't get the messages like I should. Just stop by Bricks and Minifigs. Y'all should stop by Bricks and Minifigs. I love Bricks and Minifigs. If I could get out there, I would be at Bricks and Minifigures. I like Bricks and Minifigs. Trust me, I need the parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I haven't been to Bricks and Minifigs at least since last year, huh? Since we went the last time I went to New Orleans, I haven't been to New Orleans and I don't remember.
Right.
It sucks though because I live all the way out here. You know, it's hard for me to get out there. It really is. Especially with my truck not being working right, and we finally got that fixed. You know, got the AC working in it and everything else, and it's good too because I saw that we're supposed to get into the 90s this week.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. I should call him like he used to call me live all the damn time. Cliff would always ask him, "Why do you do that?" Good. I'm shocked we haven't seen Cobra yet. Craggle, keep me posted, man. You know, community's here for you, bro. I hope she gets better soon so y'all can take her home. Yeah, even Rylan was. I think he was the longest because he was in the Nick ICU for 2 weeks. Yo, where's Cliff? I don't know. You got to send up the bat signal. There's a Cliff signal. You got to find it and send it up. You know what I forgot to do while we were sitting here messing around backstage earlier? Forgot to eat dinner. How do you forget to eat dinner? I'm fat. How did you forget? Oh, you're very much welcome, Graggle. Dude, they don't need to thank me for that, bro. Like I said, I understand. I've been through 3. Cliff, the fake fan. Damn, Johnny G. What Cliff did to you? Damn. You seen what Johnny G said?
I can't because of that stupid share your referral link.
Oh crap. I can't get rid of it. It won't let me neither. It won't let me get rid of it. I guess you got to do it at the front.
Mm.
Wait, if I just send it out, will it get rid of it? Maybe. There you go. If anybody needs stream, nope, it didn't get rid of it. Sorry.
No, I don't know what the deal is. I had the same problem with on my stream.
There you go. I deleted the comment. He said fake. He Cliff's a fake fan. Cliff also a punk. Damn, he's really talking crap. Johnny G's talking shit about Cliff. He's trying to pull Cliff. If Cliff's lurking, he's trying to pull Cliff out of the lurking zone. I see what Johnny G's doing.
Right.
I saw Hoosier put out a video showing his Lego room and the progress that he got done so far. And also Chip Off the Old Block did a video and explained why he hasn't been low. Why he hasn't been that bad car accident his son was in. So hey, y'all need to learn how to stay home and stop letting bad things happen. Man. Where is it? Dude, I broke this down. It should be right here. The ports, all the ports should be right here. It ain't a Capinetti. It ain't a normal Monday night stream without losing pieces.
Right. I haven't got to that point yet for me, but I know it's coming.
No, I think it's staring me right in my face and I can't see it. You know how that goes. Yo, Hoosier's Lego room, you was down to yeah. Yep, he had to get down to that skeleton. I don't blame him though, because man, mold spreads fast.
Right.
And you don't want that in there and then end up losing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of Lego. That would suck.
Right.
That would really suck. That'd be horrible. Nope, don't wish that on my worst enemy. I'm gonna get Tiff to heat me up some of my soup. We did a vegetable soup yesterday with round steak
Okay.
with the bone. With the bone, yeah, I like vegetables. Hey, toast a nice little piece of get you a nice little piece of French bread to go along with it, to where you can dip it in the sauce. I like it as sauce. You like it as sauce? I like it as sauce. Or if you're an Encino man, don't squeeze the juice.
Right. The juice, man.
Oh, no, don't squeeze the juice. I just want to squeeze the juice, buddy. Oh.
Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay.
Today
Yeah.
I'm
Ooh.
working on part 17 of the fire station for my Lego city. Did a whole lot of remodeling. Really? Yeah, he's doing some custom building for a city, JDP. He has a
Oh, no.
small he's starting to have a city. He
Oh,
have a little something, he's starting a little something something.
hell yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with custom buildings in your city, man. That is the main thing.
That's the way to go.
Especially if you have the parts to do it, do it. I recommend more custom buildings, the better off your city is going to be, because it's not going to look like everybody else's. You know, you have your own. What's those guys
Exactly.
that are from Germany, that the ones that build? They have that big old room, and he has that whole layout, and it's all custom.
I want to say it's in Brick World.
What's his name?
I think it's Brick World.
No. Let me find it. I don't think it's Brick World. That don't sound right. Then again, you could be right. That's what I'm going to look for. Because they do it like once like a blue moon. Because man, they'll come in there with parts and that. It has like an older type.
Oh, okay. This.
No, it's not Brickcraft, which he's pretty cool. Because this was 4 weeks ago. What's that dude's name? No squeeze the juice. Ow, buddy. A Leaning Tower of Pisa. 1995, the Goofy movie came out. 30 years ago, y'all. 30 freaking years.
Yep.
That's crazy. Mm, is it? No, not bricks. I think it's bricks. It is Brickcraft. Okay. It's Brickcraft, dude.
All right, all right.
Yeah. Brickcraft is the guy. And he has, dude, I wish I had the parts and the money that he spent on all that because it is amazing what they did. And they're putting lights in their stuff now, like their little villages in
Dude,
it.
yeah,
And
it's amazing.
it is. It really is. I just wish I'd have knew their name on command. You're fired. Go home. Oh man, I really like this job. I needed to rebuild this front gate because it had fell a couple of times in the room and it wasn't right. I had it in the room on my dresser. Ooh, what's burning? Okay, got me scared over there. I thought you were trying to burn down the house.
I like how it's got the little like
Oh,
action going, and then this opens up. I really like how they have this on an angle too. Let's see if I can. Yeah, very nice shape to it. I like it. Pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, I agree with
I didn't put the bullets in.
it. Looks like a smaller version of a drop ship.
Kind of does, huh? Well, they actually calling it an Imperial dropship and a Rebel scout leader.
It's just a smaller version of it then.
Right.
Just so you can have figures.
Yeah.
It does seem like yesterday, Panda. It really does, man. It's funny how time goes by so fast. We're the generation that's getting old. Blame Scotty.
Hey, I was old before all of y'all.
Oh, boy, stop playing. Just because you got a couple of years, that don't make you football.
I feel like it sometimes. That's sure.
Don't we all? 40s is not fun. If y'all are still in your 30s, enjoy them because 40s suck. There we go. I'm leaving it blind. Ah, that's not good. So that's where the cat goes because that thing fell off so many times it wasn't even funny. That cat don't stick too good to bricks. I'm gonna build this whole thing and see how far it comes out on here first before I put in the center. Ow. You're a good boy supporting mayonnaise. I've never seen that Star Wars in a store. Oh, I haven't. Well, no, actually, I have. I've seen it in my local Walmart. Pop, hold it down, POP, hold it down. I'm legally blind. I'm gonna drive a car. Legally blind. Mama, I love you. Them people were wild back in the day on YouTube, man, making stupid stuff like that. Hold it down. That song's stuck in my damn head now. Thank you, Panda. All I said was I'm legally blind. Oh, I gotta go to the little Yeti rooms. Did you see the one from that woman freaking out on the plane? No. They did that to that woman. My question is, sometimes these people are getting removed for no freaking reason. And I'm sorry, but the airline with the economy the way it is, they should issue a refund. Especially if you haven't technically went anywhere yet, and you get kicked off. Now, if you commit a crime, there's a little tape, so and some people over exaggerate situations too. A lot of people are exaggerating these days. They shouldn't be. Just learn how to chill the fuck out.
Right?
Chill. We all have to survive on this rock some way, somehow.
Yep. I know.
And not everybody's gonna agree with each other. That's the best part. That's how you get good things happen. Imagine if everybody would agree with one another, how boring this world would be.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be better, I guarantee that. You know what? You just gotta go with the flow, man.
Right.
Just go with the flow, man. Just gotta go with the flow. Scotty goes with the flow.
Yeah, I have a lot of fiber in my diet.
You can be flowing fine. Monday. I smell food. Oh, my knees. I'm telling you. Right now. I bet you that's funny. I think I did see a clip of it. So I was quick to say no, I didn't, but I think I did see it and just didn't pay attention to it. That happens sometimes. And sure, monkeys will fly out of my butt. That was weird watching Wayne's World the other day, bro. And I kid you not, that movie was weird. I liked it. Just weird. How they kept breaking the fourth wall and then how they kept talking to the camera is just really weird. The weirdest part was Garth. I think Garth is a serial killer. I ain't lying neither. I'm laughing, but I ain't lying. The clip has nothing on the remix. Okay, what color are these? These gray. I really am hoping we get to do that show, Scotty,
Yeah, man, that'd be cool.
and not just go over there as spectacles. This ain't a.
Yeah.
This
No
ain't
matter where I go, I'm stuck with my spectacles.
Yes, I'll have the cream of some young guy. Bro, that movie was wild for that shit. Man, they had some good actors in that movie, bro. They even had Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe was the villain.
Yep.
Man, they had so many good actors in Wayne World. They got like $5,000 for one episode to do the show, and I'm like, damn, they got ripped off. Who could understand if it was $4 grand per? Are you serious? There it is. When you can't see, you can't see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when you got to stop playing with it. Otherwise, you are going blind. Ladies and gentlemen.
That's why my prescription gets stronger every year when I go get my eye exam.
Retarded, yeah.
Actually, I think with me, instead of going blind, I'm going deaf.
Well, you gotta stop letting them put it in your ear. All right, Scotty's gonna entertain y'all for a second. I'm gonna shut down my camera. I'm gonna eat, man. I gotta eat something.
I'll see what I can do here.
It wouldn't be a Monday without Yeti eating.
Right. It is what it is. Let's see. Oh, Johnny G says they love mukbang. They're ready for it.
Wait, where'd you see that at? I didn't see
Oh,
that. Where'd you see that at?
728. Johnny G.
Oh, cool. Sorry, people, sorry. Hello, chat loves mukbang. That's right. That is correct.
Oh, we get two figures this time around. Okay.
I miss back in the day whenever battle packs used to be $10 a battle pack.
Yeah,
Right?
but they also didn't come with big ass builds like this though. This is a little bit more than a battle pack, really.
Well, yeah, they started doing that, and they calling them battle packs now with those builds. I didn't mind the small builds that we would get with them, but you got a lot more figures for a lot cheaper price.
Right.
You know, you didn't. You had little builds like the one that's coming to my mind right now is the Mandalorian battle pack. That was a
Yeah.
good battle pack. They started to change it to $30 whenever they did the 501st. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
That was a big thing, man, with M&R Productions and Lego. Bro, that was a huge actually thing whenever they came out with 501st.
Right. Yeah.
The reason why they're so important is because Anakin went around killing the rest of the Jedi with the 501st.
Right.
And Captain Rex, his unit. I kind of like how they showed it into the actual show. They put it into the actual animation series.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
So you get to see that in season 7 of the Clone Wars.
Okay.
And what happens and how everything deflected in that and whenever Order 66 came about, especially with
Right.
Rex. Hello there. General Kenobi.
Right.
I kind of want to watch the original Star Wars movies.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into them yet. Junior and I did watch Spaceball Friday though. That was
Dude,
fun.
he has to at least watch episode 4, bro. First,
Oh, he's seen all the movies before. Yeah, he's seen them all before.
Okay, I was like, man, you showing him Spaceballs without showing him part 1 of
No,
Star
no,
Wars?
no, no, no.
I'm not
No,
talking
no,
about the
no.
Phantom Menace. I'm talking about
He,
Star Wars.
he's seen them all a few times.
Yo, I have the VHSs with it before they put it on. Before they came out with episode 4, New Hope. Before they changed the name because it was only named as Star Wars when it first came out.
Okay.
It's genius though because he came out with episode 4 way before episode 1.
Right.
That's crazy how something like that would work, huh? Sticks you into the middle of the story, gives you the ending, and then goes back and gives you the beginning.
That's how Quentin Tarantino does.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. It was going to, yeah, I know. It was supposed to be just a standalone film. There wasn't supposed to be an episode, Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi.
Oh no shit. Okay.
It wasn't supposed to be. He was betting the form on this one. He didn't know if there was going to be a 5 or a 6. He didn't know if he was going to ever be able to do 1, 2, and 3. They didn't really have the technology back then to do 1, 2, and 3 like he wanted to do. So, could you imagine having to make all them aliens without CGI?
Right.
I mean, they did it in the original, but we didn't get a lot of different aliens. We didn't get a lot of the different stuff. or living creatures or their pets or their animals.
Right.
What's up, Will? There he is.
Hey, Will, good to see you, buddy. If you build it, he will show up. There we go. If you build it, he will show up.
If you show him the bricks, he will come. You stumbled over your words after you realized what you were saying.
My, how the turntables have turned.
Halloween aliens. How you feeling, Will? Probably, yeah. A little bit more. Yeah. What I used to love is the animatronics that they used to be able to do. That was cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, hey, you really got to give it to Jim Henson for that stuff, man. He invented most of the stuff, but man,
Yep. You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just about to say he was the genius that gave us a lot of that.
well, thanks to Jim Henson, bro. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here. Freaking Family Guy episode. Hey, you know the way back to town? Yeah, back the way you came. Horrible.
Oh, there he is.
What droid is that?
QTKT. It's. I think it's made up.
Then again, it could have been. It could have been on one of the spinoffs. Or,
Exactly. If Will is still here, he would be the best one to ask.
Or it could have came off an episode of Clone Wars. It had
Right.
a backstory in Clone Wars. That's the reason why I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot more details. R2's girlfriend.
Right. That's how I first thought. Look at those sexy curves. Look at the can on that.
Does she come out with the whips and chains and stuff?
Needs to.
Will said anything Star Wars is sexy.
Yeah, you're right.
Even Jar Jar Binks?
Lisa,
No.
too sexy.
Damn it, Scotty, I had food in my mouth. I don't want to spit all over my Lego. You sound too horny. I think Real was trying to say any pad wall to him with brand new parts are sexy.
Oh, hell yeah.
We got to break out the candles and the wine. You and me and a bottle of wine to save tonight. Some odd reason, man, listening to the radio, they've been playing a lot of 90s hits. Closing time. Like, I didn't hear that song enough in the 90s. My name is Pearl, not Earl. Anything pad wall is so sexy you don't even need lube.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I wish I could go with my original idea. What I wanted to do, I wanted to do a Star Wars theme park.
Oh, that would be cool.
Take all the ships that I have, make it like a exhibit with all the ships.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It'd be huge with what I want to do.
That's what she said. Uh-oh. Did I hear a blip?
You heard Tiffany for a second and she left. They fight, they bite, they fight, they bite, they fight, they fight, they bite, fight, they bite. I didn't know the lyric. I thought the lyrics was fight, 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 fight. No, it's fight, fight. See, that's what I was thinking. Or take all the microfighters and make them into take some of the microfighters and make like a ride with them. Like some
Yeah.
miniature like get like Boba Fett's Slave One, and have that one up there on like a roller coaster. Hey, y'all see what that train that they did? They did that train out of that one set. I think it was a couple of years ago when I was still collecting. They had made a train out of that set. I can't remember what set it was. But basically, they took the wheels off of it and everything, and ended up just putting it on a train base. And it literally they made a Star Wars train, kind of like how they had it in Solo. And they had it at a convention. I can't remember exactly who did it, but it was at one of the conventions I was watching Beyond the Brick.
Yeah.
All right, Scotty, I want a full review by next Monday on my desk. I'm joking.
All right.
I want the pros and cons of that set. That would be a good idea, making a microfighter merry-go-round, but that thing would be huge. Make it like the teacup rides. You know how they all expand out and that?
Right.
They need to make some loop pieces where we could go all the way in circle. So like kind of like having like the ring of fire.
All right. That would be cute.
Mhm. But you know, big goofy. Hey, come, I'm a big goofball. If I could get him to stop chewing on shit, he'd be good. He'd be a perfect dog.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's inhumane, but I thought about getting a shock out.
All right. So here it is. Oop, get that out the way. The cool little Rebel Scout speeder here. The little run action, and you can kind of get happy to see you. Ooh, baby. I didn't know you were going to come tonight. Anyway.
Oh boy!
Hey, Mickey.
Hey,
Hey,
Mickey!
Mickey. Hey.
Hey, Mickey! I don't have money to come look at your fine ass every Tuesday.
Like I was saying before, I do like this, how it's got the little articulation in the back. That's pretty badass, I thought. And they got a cool little angle going on with the ball joint to connect everything. So I'm pretty happy with it, dude. And then of course, the main reason I got it, add to my collection here. Now have two of these opened and two more to open. So yep, pretty happy with it.
If God don't fix himself, he'll have everything built under an hour.
Yeah, actually I did, huh? That was only 383 pieces though. But yeah, Will, I was thinking that too. Aside from the obvious collectible minifig that everybody wants, it is a decent little set, dude. Especially um, even as a battle pack because it doesn't hurt to have multiple ships of these. You
I want
know
the rebels.
the what?
I want the rebels out of there. I don't have any of those yet. I need to get that set.
Okay, well they got the other Rebel battle pack too. That's not as expensive as this one.
Yeah, but I want some more troopers.
Right. But yeah, there it is, folks.
See, even me, look, you're a bad influence. You're making people buy Lego. Even Panda said, I think I might get that set. You
Yeah,
never know.
I should have taken some pictures of it yesterday, but my sister bought the small Simba set for
Mhm.
Mother's Day. She made her husband buy it for her for Mother's Day, and
Damn.
she she sat down last night and well yesterday during the day after we ate dinner. She sat down and built it. This is the other one that I have. Just kind of stashed away for right now, unfortunately. What did you say? Is that when you're eating Rocky Mountain? Oh, not quite, buddy.
Okay. I got some oysters you can eat.
That's more of my idea of a ball joint is more like rolling a joint and it just keeps going around and around and around. Oh, I wanted to ask you, out of these two sets, do you have one? Don't you have one of these or no? The 3PO or the R2?
No, I don't have any of that.
Okay, okay. I don't want that to get bent up.
I wish I could have got one of those. I think Will said he's gonna send me one.
What's that?
He said his trailer's done. Yay! That cardboard thing you got, they didn't send people. Yeah, yeah, they didn't. And they didn't send that to us. Nobody got it if you ordered it. That was
That's weird.
in store. Will said he got this home. You know what I'm saying? I have the. Or Will says he has the R2D2. No, I don't have any of those. I thought about getting the. Now I do have some buildable Star Wars stuff. If you want to do a Star Wars week next week, we can actually do that. I do
Yeah,
have
buddy.
Star Wars stuff to build.
Nice.
I got some head. I mean,
Oh, you didn't build your helmets yet?
no.
Oh, no shit. Okay, cool. Mhm.
Well, I have the other helmets, so I figured I might as well get them. The only thing I'm missing is that R2. I mean, that C3PO, and I'm really thinking about ordering him. I'm really thinking about ordering that C3PO, getting it to come in and doing that. But I kind of wish I wouldn't have waited. I wish I wouldn't have waited. I wish I would have bought it whenever they had the what you call it. This is the only helmet box that didn't get damaged was Kylo Ren's, and you figure, right?
Right.
I might do Django Fats with you next week. Or which would you think? Which one y'all think I should do? Kylo Ren, AT-AT Driver, or Django Fat?
My vote is Django.
Your vote's Django. That's one for Django. No, and it's not the Quentin Tarantino fitted film neither. Damn.
I'm about to say he doesn't spell his with a D in front either.
That was a bad movie, man, but it was a good film. Bad.
Yeah,
It was just bad.
that movie, I like that movie. It was badass, man.
They're crazy, bro. Rylan. Rylan, shut up. Oh, I got Tarzan over there.
Right? I thought he was trying to do a seance.
Bro, this dude, the only time you ever hear him is whenever I'm live. Other than that, you ain't gonna hear him say nothing. Scotty can attest to that. It's only when I'm backstage in that little boy there is gonna meet the death of me. I left a lot of stuff built, so it wouldn't take me that long to rebuild it. Like the roof, I really didn't want to break down the roof.
Yeah, so you didn't completely tear it down, at least.
Like these back door hinges, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna place them on the back like they go. Figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh and made it full of life. Universal to you. Mentos, the fresh maker. I'm special, yo. Kylo Ren. I say, okay, we got some people coming in. I say, Kylo Ren. So when you got out of lights of the fire pit, and you could use this as some fuel. No, I'd rather use him as parts. JD, watch out for and his gang there robbing those kind of trailers. No bueno. I thought that was Billy the Kid. Hey, you heard that they're doing an older version of Young Guns. They're doing Emilio Estevez and Blue Diamond Phillips is back in that movie. They don't know who else is in there, but they've been shooting it.
Huh.
We're getting another Young Guns movie. Speaking of Billy the Kid,
Right.
I think that'd be awesome. I love
Yeah.
1 and 2. 1 and 2 was amazing, man. Those are good movies. I just hope they do it right and justice, you know. Hope they don't screw up the franchise. Kind of like Star Wars. Yes, yeah, well.
Right.
I don't like the new ones. I really don't care for new Star Wars. The new movies. I'm old school. Back in my day, we only had Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and what was that other one? Oh yeah, Return of the Jedi. Now they got so many of them these days, you don't know which one to watch. You know who I blame for that? I blame Will. You're slipping when I type, hey, both your name and Papa Trip's name pop up. I don't have to worry. I'm a part of the family and I have riding Hooper. I want to customize to look like Dom's Charger and I can do wheelies with it. That'd be fun. That boy said he's gonna do some wheelies in the parking lot at a Winn-Dixie.
Hell yeah.
He has a time traveling device because I don't think there is any more Windexes. Ain't no more Windexes.
I still got some.
They still have Windexes?
Oh yeah, dude. Got a few of them.
I don't think we have one in Louisiana anymore.
I'm telling you, I got 3 of them around me, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, they survived out there. They sure in the hell, beef wasn't the other white meat for us.
Yeah. Yo, Cliff, what's up, buddy? Good to
What's
see
up?
you, man.
Hey, be careful doing Willis riding mowers. I know someone who broke his showing off.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting story to behind. How you gonna just say that and just like walk out of chat, like just saying, yeah, I know somebody who did this and terrible. Oh, I think I ate too much soup. Bro, my house is staying freezing. You think it was cold the last time you were here? No, now that dude, it was cool yesterday. I think the night before too. Like it got down to like 50s and like the 40s and 50s over here, man.
God damn.
Right? I was like, what the hell? No, but this house has been staying cold. Like usually, I'm sitting here, my heater broke. Had to end up throwing that thing away. One of the pieces came out for where you plug it in. One of the thing that plugs in. One of them came out of the out of that rubber and it broke off. So I was like, fuck it, throw it away. It did it purpose. That heater's been in that space heater I had has been in here for 10 years.
Yes,
It's time for a new one. And you bet your ass I'm gonna have me a new one because man, that heater saved my ass when we couldn't turn that heater on because we weren't running it whenever all that snow happened. So we weren't running it to begin with, and then whenever it snowed, it was already covered over, and I didn't want to risk burning that motor or anything.
God, my house stayed nice and toasty.
No, that little heater wouldn't keep it that warm, but it keep it warm enough in the living room to where
Yeah.
frozen.
Right.
Stuff breaks. You got to move on. Who's walking out of chat? You guys have another 35 minutes of me saying dumb shit. Best. Wow. Thank you for the warning.
Right.
Everybody run? No. Thank you for the warning. You know, if you warn people, they won't learn nothing.
Right.
I can't believe I'm rebuilding this thing after a year. Well, no, 2 years. Because Tennessee was 2 years ago now, huh?
I think so.
Wow. I just think we might have a showdown here.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, I'm at least one of the days to go, especially if Tim's going.
Right.
But Tim told Tiffany that he doesn't know if he's gonna make it down here or not.
Right. That's what I figure. A lot of people ain't gonna make it down here, man.
No, I don't think a lot of them are going. Now, if we could get in contact with somebody and find out if we could display, because I don't want to be displaying last minute.
Oh no. I definitely got to know about it well in advance to try to plan that shit out.
I at least want to go at least one of the days if Tim goes. Or at least wait until the show's over. Be like, hey, boy, what you doing? I still can't believe they're coming to Lafayette.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then in August we got a little show out in Kenner.
Brick is the way. That's right. Brick is the way. Later, bro. Later, JB. Thanks for coming hang out with us, bro.
Yeah, man. Good seeing you.
Heck yeah. I hope we weren't too wild for you. It gets wilder though. Just warning, FYI. Yeah, be safe on that road, man, while you're driving. I didn't know he was a truck driver.
Hey, Yolo, what's up? And
What's
holy
up?
cow, somebody was big balling at the Lego store today, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's awesome. Isn't YOLO in Hawaii too? So stuff's probably more. No, they probably have the same prices as we do.
I don't know, but either way, somebody spent all her retirement money.
No shit, that is a lot of money, bro. What is it? The UCS Razor Crafts? The UCS Razor, the UCS Django. What's the Django? The Java? Lego store is the third floor of my mall. Y'all go. Oh, y'all got too many people over there. Y'all need to kick them out. Too many.
I hope she got VIP points buying all that shit.
For real, bro.
And just to think she could have waited till a double VIP event and got double points on all of that. Ooh.
Some people don't know about Lego.com.
Right.
Some people don't know about their specials and that. I mean, hell, if you're just casually collecting Lego, you're not going to know about all this. Yeah, I didn't learn about this stuff until I started going live, started coming on the YouTube and actually watching other people collect Lego and seeing what they're doing. Basically, I went on YouTube to see how people display. That was the first thing I was looking into. And then next thing you know, I see all these assholes on here, so I had to talk to them and then get to know them, let them on the show. I'm just making. I'm the biggest asshole out of all of them. I started all this. No, but that's how I started, was actually doing that. And there wasn't that many YouTubers back then, though. You didn't have a lot of people on YouTube into Lego.
Right.
And hell, it was hard to find the smaller channels. Like dead channels and stuff like that. It was hard to find.
Right.
A lot of people I've learned through meeting other people,
Yep.
Ah, you see it. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right, yo. You're right. That's right. I forgot they made that into a set.
Yep.
Did they ever give any backstory to Django? Fat?
I would imagine somewhere.
I'm sure it's in Legends for sure. But man, they gotta have something on him. I wouldn't mind seeing a movie on how he became, the assassin that he is. Because I would have to deal with Mandalorians. Because he's a Mandalorian.
Right.
I'd love to see that, especially live action. I like the race. That race. He was a slave. Really? I didn't know that.
Hmm.
See, that's an interesting story. That's interesting. That's what I like to.
Yeah.
That'd be very interesting, man. He named the ship that Slave One. That's why he named it Slave One, because he was a slave that ended up becoming free. Wow. History, man. History. Yeah, yeah. Yeet. Four words. Four letters, one word. Yeet. Freaking Jimmy Uso. The Fatus. Man, they got a lot of Samoans in wrestling now. A lot from Rock's family. And that came from like Yokozuna, the Wild Samoans, and that. A lot of them, man. I think it's awesome. They crazy as hell.
Right.
Yeah, I like to watch the wrestling. Yeah, but wrestling's not what it used to be. I just remember that thing has a huge engine on it. Looks like the plane from Tailspins, the Disney animation show. I remember Tailspins, dude. Oh yeah, I remember Tailspins. I also remember Down Rescue Rangers. Yeah, I remember Tailspin. I don't remember the song because I can never remember the lyrics to the song for Tailspin. But yeah, I remember. That's a good show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they had that bear that was on there that sounded just like Baloo, and I think that's the reason why I liked it. Balder, but your necessities, the little bear necessities. I enjoyed the live action Jungle Book too. That was a good movie. What was that dude's name? Jason Lee. Yeah, it wasn't that popular of a movie, and it's hard to find. They never made it. Voice acting is in progress. No, 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 no. He thinks he's funny, yeah.
Right.
I'm not a voice actor. Stop telling people that. They're gonna really think I am. They're gonna want me to get them roles and stuff in Hollywood. Do I look like a voice actor to you? Wait, don't answer that. Do not answer that. That is not the question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't do that. Terrible.
I know, I'm saying.
You're gonna make me sleepy. Don't do that.
Long day.
How long? No, I'm joking.
It's very long.
So long. It's been a long day without you, my friend. Uh-huh. Yeti's actually agreed to be a voice actor when I start making stop motion. Yes, I will do your voices. I will do your voices, but I am not no voice actor. Just because I can do a wide variety of voices, don't mean I'm a voice actor.
It just means you should be a voice.
Yes, I do have the yellow Lego truck. I have the original and I have the new one. Yeah, it's an amazing set, isn't it, yo? I love that set. That was a very good truck that did it.
Yeah, I was definitely impressed.
Look, see, I told you. No, I'm still not a voice actor. I haven't done anything. That's exactly what it means, Yeti. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really enjoyed that set. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had enough room to buy another one. I might just buy another one just to put on the side until I have the room. You never know. And pigs might fly out of my butt. Sure.
I need to get that F1 car, so the F1 truck, so we can build that together.
I know. I'm waiting on you. I see it on my table every single day, Scotty, and I'm like, damn it, that boy still didn't get it. It's on my it's on the city table right now.
That's right. Yeah.
Whew, my tummy burns. Whew. I just hope I don't get sick like I did last night.
Right.
Those days are not fun. Getting old is not fun. No, no, no. This is bad. It is bad.
Even with all the rain we had, my little solar light is still working pretty good.
A lot of damn rain we had, man.
Hmm.
It flooded over here. When was it? A couple days ago? It was flooded again.
Oh yeah. We had some issues. Not in my direct neighborhood, but across the river in New Orleans and stuff. Of course, we had issues.
Ooh. I need two 1x2 Technic plates in that set to build it instead of porting it out. Yeah, I'm glad you did because now you get to see. Remember that set right there is gonna be worth a lots of money. Because when it's gone, it's gone.
Right.
Oh, they got a Lego truck that's the shorter one's more expensive than the bigger ones that are out right now. I think there's a $400 Lego truck that's literally out there sealed.
Okay.
Whenever I was looking up the Lego truck, they were asking me like, "Which one?" I'm like, "What you mean, which one?" I only know the one. There was more than one. I'm like Peely Bone, which I pointed out. Peely, I didn't buy Peely Bone. I didn't want that one. I'm a Fortnite fan. I played Fortnite many years ago, many moons ago. I used to play Fortnite. I've been playing Fortnite since season one, and then I stopped like the last 3 years. I haven't played.
Thanks, Will. The model planes are coming next week. I think I'll build some. I'm gonna have to get with that dude that builds those giant Lego planes, and I'll have him come to my runway.
Oh yeah, I think you're full of shit. No, I'm joking. Yeti's like, screw you, Yeti. I can't wait to see what they're the new Pokemon. I mean, the new We're supposed to be getting Pokemon Lego sets.
Right. Yeah, I'm curious to see what Lego's gonna do with that IP. Because Mega Constructs already did so much with it. I mean, what would Lego really do? Now, what would be really wild is if we get Pokemon minifigures. That would be pretty badass.
I want the shit. I saw the new Fortnite sets, and I want them all. I want all the new Fortnite sets. I want that mech. That mech was actually in the game. That mech was in the game. It was to save the world from Kevin the Destroyer. It had a pretty good storyline to it. It wasn't just run and gun and shoot. Each season had a theme, and it kept leading up and leading up and leading up to something, and then finally all the secrets were revealed.
Yeah, Will, you got it, buddy. That's me.
Yep, there you go. I'm sure if Scotty had it, he'd probably have it like those professional with the lights and stuff like that in front of his house, and then he'd have a drone up there, and then we'd see him go live at Christmas and Halloween with different high techs and stuff like that. Sure, if he had the money, he'd probably do that.
I looked into that shit, but it's a lot of time and money that I just don't have.
Oh, I know. They don't give that shit away. They don't give none of that stuff away, yo. Whew. I ate too much. I'm full. You're trying to eat all that. I'm gonna have to take a break. My back's starting to hurt.
Let's see what Yellow's saying. Other than that, no idea what they will do. I hope many things are molded Pokemon. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I don't want to see them brick build. They look like a fucking 3-year-old put them together. Sorry for my language, but it's true. I don't want to see brick built Pokemon. They've done so much good with Mega Construct, with how they had the printed out heads and printed out parts for the body and stuff like that. Yeah, I agree with y'all on that. I'm not a Pokemon fan. Now, I know it's going to come to a shock to a lot of y'all, but I was way too old for that shit whenever they came out with it. By the time they came out with Pokemon, I was already graduating high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I never got into it either. But I am curious to see what they do, because I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't mind having a Pikachu minifig. But I could give a shit less about a Pokemon set or anything like that.
Right. I don't know much about Pokemon. My kids do. Evan's full time in it. Me, I wasn't in it. I bought the cards for him and everything because I was into the X-Men Flare cards and the football cards and the baseball cards back in our day,
Yeah.
Man, I remember you go up to a register, they'd have those packs of cards for like what, 25 to 15 cents a piece, and you'd pick up some cards so you get the gum out of them, trying to make one big old bubble.
Right. Yeah, well, that sounds about right. Lego would try to pull some shit like that.
Could you? Well, I mean, Charmander. I mean, Charizard. He's huge. Isn't he the fully evolved version of Charmander?
I don't know.
Like he becomes that big ass dragon.
It's Lego.
Don't get me wrong. He's cool. I want to see some Squirtles. Squirtle.
Yeah.
I like Squirtles. They're one of my favorites.
I like it when she's Squirtle.
Oh, that's nasty. No, I just like the act of doing it. Time to get the rubber sheets out, y'all.
Leyland, don't make me get the hose again.
Layla, back in your cell. Don't make me get the hose again. You know? No, how did it go? It went, Layla, get back in your cell. Don't make me get the hose. I am John. am John. My name is Juvenile Doubtfire Diddy. Oh, you plugged your video? Lego fans already fight over Lego sets. Who said they plugged? Sorry, not a plug for my video, but Brickville, Pokemon are possible, but the scale would be, yeah. I mean, I seen what the other ones did, but I'm talking about what Lego's gonna do. I've seen the other Brickville Pokemon that they have through those other companies, and they look amazing. I just don't want to see a 3-in-1 dumb set. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
don't see them in that big fig form. That would look stupid. I think everyone else has already done so much awesome things. The bar is set so high. Just hope Lego doesn't drop the ball. The Pokemon fans will lose their shit. Yeah, you're not lying. Hell, 90s kids right now are the thing, bro. That's what they talk about. All them 90s kids turning 30 this year. Whew. I was freaking 13 years old in 1995. I just got my second ear pierced in April that month because that's what I wanted for my birthday. I got the second one done. 10th birthday was this one. 13th was that one. Been pierced ever since.
Right.
Then when I was like 21 or 22, I ended up getting my tongue pierced and I ended up taking that out. It broke a lot of teeth. And those things ain't safe for your mouth. I don't care what she says. Yep, I used to have a tongue ring. Long time ago. Long time ago. No, it's when you start to realize that Transformers and that is over 40 years old. That's whenever you start feeling old. Gen 1 of Transformers is over 40. Just like the original Voltron. Voltron was the first ever animation.
Mm-hmm.
It was back in the 70s. Then it was Dragon Ball. Then Dragon Ball Z in the late 80s, 90s. I was 24, Cajun Yeti. Wow. Dude Jude was young. I miss my 20s, Dude Jude. I miss my 20s.
We all.
I miss being able to bounce back like a damn rubber band, you know? I think that was the best thing about actually being young was that no matter what you did to your body, you always bounce back. I highly recommend for you younger gentlemen that's out there and ladies, if you're watching, do not do stupid shit while you're young because if your body keeps receipts and it collects worse than the IRS does.
Right.
Or anything like that, and it collects. And trust me, it catches up. Actually, a Pokemon mech might be awesome. Pokemon, yeah. I'm not talking about the mechs like Star Wars mechs. I'm talking about that crap that they've been doing. Like they giving us with the Giganta from freaking the Fantastic Four set. That thing looks horrible. I tell you what, though, I wish I could afford to get the bricks to do the that marshmallow man that's over 4,000 pieces. The one that Haley built, that one's amazing.
Right.
I got to see that with my own two eyes, not through a lens of a camera. I think I'm gonna have to stop right here. I'm hurting too much. I listen to my back these days.
Right.
You gotta listen to your body when it tells you to, when it starts screaming at you, you need to stop.
Right.
My stomach would be hurting like it is, and my back would be. I'd actually continue on building. That's all right. Who needs Lego when we got all you fine people out here?
Mm-hmm.
Talking to someone having Meg in the show. I remember meow piloting something. I don't. Panda, your guess is as good as mine. That's an audience question. Who knows Pokemon? Because I don't know nothing about Pokemon.
Right.
I've seen the first three original films. I actually own them on Blu-ray, and that's about it. That was for Evan.
If Junior was still awake, I could maybe ask him. He might know. Because I sure as hell don't.
Is there a Pokemon mech? There's several. Yep, there's that one that Panda's talking about. Then they have a Pokemon mech form. I don't know. It's like a animal.
Oh well, Lego's gonna do those for sure.
Team Rocket air balloon would be freaking pretty cool. Oh, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Don't catch the disease. Yep, look, there he is right there. I just found the picture of him in that mech. There's the Team Rocket. I see it right now. It's like a turquoise, and it has the aura in pink. It looks weird. That's the cat that can talk, right?
I think so. I don't know.
Bro, I've seen the very first episode of Pokemon. That shit was hilarious because Pikachu's an asshole. In the very first episode, he is ugly. He is mean to Nash. Shit's funny. He's a dickhead, bro. But he's funny in it, though. It turns out he's like the sweetest thing ever.
Till he electrifies your ass.
Yeah. Yes, he can talk. Panda answered that question for me. Yeah, it's like I've seen the first couple of episodes of Pokemon, but I haven't watched Pokemon in years.
Right.
My kids will know. Well, not my kids. Let me say a kid will know in this house because Rylan does not. I don't think Rylan cares for Pokemon. I don't even know what the hell that boy's really into. Tried to get him into all kind of stuff. Tried to get him into Phineas and Ferb. Tried to get him into Lilo and Sid. Tried to get him into Transformers. Tried to get him into a bunch of stuff different, especially stuff from our past. Some of the stuff he will take an interest in and actually watch it and sits down. Pokemon in 2026. Oh no, money is the last thing off we get. That's right. What would y'all expect? Y'all expect not to get bombarded with all kind of damn new stuff so they can take your money away from you? Y'all in the wrong hobby if y'all think y'all keeping cash.
I wonder how bad the IP tax is going to be on it too.
Ooh. I don't know, man. I don't know. It just depends on what they do. It just depends.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that license been out there for a while. I was expecting the Transformers license to be more expensive than what it is. I can't wait for the Soundwave we give it, but they got to do us a freaking Megatron, yo. Like seriously, they got to give us Megatron. Not
Good luck with that.
Starscream.
I mean, they probably, if they do, it's just going to be maybe the tank form or something.
They could do the tank form. I'd be fine with that. Hell, they could even do the blaster. Why not?
They're
They
not
make
going to do
a custom. They can. Why wouldn't they? They say a lot of things that they can't do, and they do. I think
right.
it's all about the license, and it depends on who's going to allow them to. When are they going to allow them to do it? I think that's more of a time right now that's for Hasbro to say, and not Lego. Yes, they have the license, but they can't release just any figure without going like let's say for this set, like let's say they had like 4 or 5 more figures that come in this set, and they'd be like, no, we don't want this one, this one, this one, and this one. And here's the figures that y'all can put out. These are the
Right.
ones that we're willing to make. They did it with we found that out through the Daily Bugle, because Daily Bugle had 10 more figures that were supposed to be in it, and they reduced it down to 25.
Wow.
There was supposed to be a Professor Xavier, a Kingpin, and a couple of other ones that they were trying to get passed through, and they were trying to get Deadpool to be passed back through. No, if y'all want a Deadpool, you're gonna have to probably get a custom one because they look better than the damn Lego one. I have 2 of the Lego ones. I'm not impressed. I'd
Mm-hmm.
love to see them come out with a CMF version of Deadpool.
Right.
You could get it, I mean, the custom figures have a damn decent one that makes it look just like the Ryan Reynolds. I mean, hell, they printed out Punisher and they weren't supposed to do it. It's a controversial figure, my ass. That ain't controversial.
Right.
Oh, hell, we grew up reading comic books, Frank Castle and them, Punisher and X-Men and all that.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say they can make Megatron into a blaster is because it's not a real life weapon.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's
It's
not real life. That's the whole. That's the reason why they said Star Wars can have blasters. It's the reason why we have custom made blasters in Star Wars. It's because of that. They also printed out weapons for Frank Castles. There's 2 new little guns that you remember the ones I showed you that I ordered.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those were made through that. So yeah, they could do it if they really wanted to. They can.
Oh yeah.
They told us they couldn't do Star Wars CMF. That was a lie. That was the biggest lie we ever heard from Lego. They didn't want to.
Yep.
I'd like to see a Star Wars CMF if they give us like characters that they don't put 50 times in each set that comes out every year. We don't need
Oh yeah.
another Han Solo. We don't need another Leia. Well, it depends on the Princess Leia.
Well, regardless, they could do a whole CMF line and have no main characters. It
See,
would
I
not.
See, I agree with that statement to a certain extent because they get paid a lot of money. They got paid a lot of money through their what made they would rather yes, I agree. They would rather make their own stuff. Lego would rather make their own stuff out of their own brands with their own licenses like Ninjago, and stuff like that they've done like Dreams and that. But without the license of Disney or especially Star Wars, they would hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They would hurt. They wouldn't be in the position that they're in right now. It's a factor of that because of the sales. Man, they've almost bankrupted this country, and without COVID, they would have probably bankrupt again because they were on a dire spiral before COVID. COVID, literally, that's whenever I noticed the prices went up because hell, you could buy every freaking set. It's like the fairground mixer was like maybe $20. $20, $30 on the off-brand. Like, there was a lot of off-brand stuff that I was watching that I saw extremely went up during COVID that I was trying to get from my city, and it was like it just skyrocketed.
Wow.
That's right. More play scale. They weren't supposed to make action figures from what they told him, from what M&R found out. What Will's saying right there, they couldn't make action figures. Man, I don't understand. You know, that's so they came up with the concept of saying that, oh no, all Star Wars. It's the reason why they came out with the microfighters and that. You know, the microfighters when they first came out, they were $6.99. Now they're $14.99. I like the microfighters. Keep giving us microfighters, especially whenever you're giving us characters like Master Plo Koon. We're getting a Master Plo Koon. We never got. I haven't been in Lego whenever they had Plo Koon out, because I'd have had him. He's the one that gets killed. He's the one that gets shot in the back in Revenge of the Sith. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our time for the week. We will be back next week unless if life happens again.
Right.
Last Monday, the reason why we weren't live is because I was supposed to upload the pictures and I didn't get to. But my son received his football championship ring. So we're at a banquet for the football team. Plo Koon looks awesome. I have the older one version. They don't really have the money to do anything, only because they needed to pay off the other things that they are playing too close to the edge right now. Yeah, why not? All right, everybody. Love, peace, and chicken grease, and y'all keep on bricking until you either see me or Scotty peeping through your window.
Yep.
I got my eye on you. I got my mind.
I see everything.
Any last words before I hit it out?
Remember the Alamo.
Later, everybody.
I already know my sense.